the Bible, the early books are written in Hebrew, right? The genealogy in the first few books of the Bible, for those that know, is like Adam first, then his son was Seth, then Enosh, then Kenan. In the original Hebrew, when you take the meanings of their names, get this. So Adam means man. That's like the original translation. Seth is appointed. And then the first 10, I'll read out each of their names, their meaning. It actually spells this. Man is appointed mortal sorrow, but the blessed God shall come down teaching. His death shall bring the despairing comfort and rest.
What?
Wow. That sounds too good to be true. Because it is. Listen, I don't want to be disparaging on these guys. They're literally repeating something they've heard. And this would be really cool if Hebrew worked that way, but Hebrew doesn't. So the individuals in this clip are not necessarily at fault. They don't know what they don't know. Some of those names mean what they were said to have meant by the podcaster, but a lot of them don't. And that's okay. Jesus is still all over the Old Testament, as he himself said and taught. We don't have to attempt to find not so credible hidden codes in the biblical languages. Hebrew is not a magic language, and we don't need to go looking for secrets embedded in the text. Nonetheless, the Old Testament was written in Hebrew, so having a working knowledge of the original language can and will help you expand and understand how the Bible was originally written, read, and understood. Don't get me wrong, you don't have to learn biblical Hebrew in order to understand the Bible, but I can tell you as someone who does that it will broaden your understanding of the text of Scripture. At minimum, if you're able to understand the language, it will prevent you from repeating arguments that, though they may preach well, are simply false. You can avoid making mistakes by repeating false information about the Bible because you don't know what you don't know. You could know. And I want to help you do that, not just by making videos like this, but by helping you learn the biblical languages. I'm a partner with the biblical language learning app Biblingo for this very reason, because Biblingo is a software designed to help the average person learn, retain, and develop competency in reading and understanding the biblical languages. So if you go over to biblingo.org and use promo code WesHuff10, you'll get 10% off the features Biblingo has to offer. Once again, you don't need to learn Hebrew to understand the Bible and what it has to say. But if you want to broaden your understanding of the text and be able to know when things about the original languages are said that simply aren't true, then I want to help you do that.